What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video, another episode of Lions Franchise Week 14, fresh off a dominant performance in Week 13 against the Denver Broncos. They were struggling a lot, but I did end up going in and changing the slider. So this is currently what we have. Just for a nice little refresher for you guys, ended up turning down our run blocking below 50, but everything pretty much sits at about 50. Run blocking for the CPU is at freaking 89. And that's probably part of why we've been allowing a few more points on the ground, or a few more yards on the ground of late, but we're still very good. So I think I might even end up raising that 89 into the 90s. So that's pretty much what we're working with. A quick little slider update. But the Vikings, they're a decent team. Our last game was 34-20, and the Vikings held their own. Their starting quarterback is Aaron Kelly, who I called Robert the entire video. He wasn't terrible, but he also wasn't great. His accuracies are kind of whatever. He is pretty fast. So he's someone who I really, really need to try and get after him. He does have ideal sense of pressure, so he's not going to be extremely phased by seeing pressure, but with aggressive forcing of passes, and these traits matter a lot for CPU quarterbacks, he should be trying to throw into tight windows fairly often, and I think we have the defensive backs with the ball skills to be able to take advantage of that aggressiveness. But this is a big game against the Vikings. We're second in the division, really, really trying to push for that lead. It's going to be super important to win this game. It's important to win every game, but this in particular, a division game when we're trying to close in on the Packers, we just really cannot afford to lose to a team like this. As Andrew Meadows looks pretty good, mid-second rounder that could be available in the third, maybe even the fourth round. But I just cannot stress it enough, or like how important this game is. We're up to an 85 overall, 85 offense, 87 defense. To me, that seems like an 86, but I suppose not. It's a huge game. It's a huge game. We have to go on the road, playing in a dome, and the last thing I need is Dalvin Cook running all over me at 99 overall. So we're going to try and focus on him. And I think blitz counter against Danielle Hunter and the Vikings front seven is going to be pretty important. And then our weekly game plan goal can be something as simple as throw 2 touchdown passes. That's pretty conservative, though. You know what? Let's do it, though. It's a guaranteed 3 points. I think we can probably throw for 2 touchdowns. We ran the ball like crazy last episode. It worked out really, really well. It might not work out so well this episode. Run blocking's been turned down. Now it's below, as PJ Dickerson might miss this game with a shoulder strain. And CPU tackling was even turned up a little bit. So this is it's going to be a scary game. Because what worked last week against Denver, might not work this week against Minnesota. Different team too. We're going to be without our starting strong safety, BJ Dickerson. How does that change the team? You know what? It probably means Andrew Soro is going to come in. This guy just will not leave me alone. Yeah, BJ Dickerson is going to be out this week. I just want to confirm, he does not have an interception, right? Yeah. No interceptions for BJ Dickerson all time. I think Brian Davis is going to make the start at strong safety today. It's not going to be Richard Russell. It's going to be Brian Davis. Suro will come in. Richard Russell is just too important as a box player for me that it would be very bad for our team to change that up. I have to change slot receiver now too, because it should be Reese, Godwin, and then Owens instead of Owens, Reese, Cephas, and we have to change the returner as well. So let me do that, and I'll meet you guys in the game. Actually, first, I'm going to boost pursuit, and then, can I go down here? No, we can't skip it. I'm going to do pursuit and then catching, both for cornerbacks by 1. It's pretty minimal for this week, but I think by 3, the next time we can buy that, which hopefully is after this game, 3, it could be pretty impactful. Could be the difference between a dropped interception or not. All right, let's see if I actually call Aaron Kelly by his name. Of course, the rookie quarterback out of Oklahoma just played his favorite receiver in Damon Davis. Of course, rookie out of Oklahoma that plays for the Broncos. Let's see if we can take on the Vikings and get another win sweep the season series. Won't be easy here at Minnesota. On the road, enemy territory. Let's go upstairs, up north to Minnesota, and take on the Vikings. It isn't really even up north. It's really just going west, right? You know, it is slightly northwest to Minneapolis. It's probably, oh, I don't know, that maybe like 100 miles north and then a few hundred miles west. Something like that. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But yes, it is north, but obviously it's not straight north. It's northwest, but a lot of west. I guess speaking of all that geography, you can check out my third channel. It's called Gene Dangus. It's linked down in the description of every video, along with my Twitch, Twitter, you know, so many different things. The Teespring for merch, the Couch Quarterbacks podcast. I do a podcast every week. That's down in the description as well. But third channel, it's called Gene Dangus. I post a lot of GeoGuessr on there, which if you're curious about what that is, or even if you're not, check it out. It's getting placed anywhere in the world on Google Maps with the Google Maps coverage, and you got to figure out where you are. You know, whether it's just looking at it and seeing the landscape or the road or the signs. There's so many different things. You got to try and figure out where you are. It's a little nerdy, but I have a lot of fun doing it, and I record long form videos on my third channel. So if you like to watch those type of videos, you like to fall asleep to my videos, I know a lot of you do, that's pretty good falling asleep content. So check it out. Look, Andrew Soros in the box. Didn't take him long to get back on the field. Is this a run right? Look at Brian Davis trying to make the tackle, but can't wrap him up. Jeff Okudah eventually does bring him down, though, and the shadows are so strong here in Minnesota at US Bank Field. I can barely even see. As that's going to be intercepted by Oruwariye. How many times have we seen that in recent weeks? Amani Oruwariye jumping a short route. It's been a lot of slants. Making a diving play with acrobat. That's his superstar ability. And it's come up clutch. We've been great with Paul Garrison of late. The 20 interceptions is ugly to look at, but we haven't really made too many mistakes in recent weeks. And man, they've got a lot of superstar X Factors in the front seven. Two superstars, two superstar X Factors. Hopefully not too much of an issue as TJ Hawkinson is back in the lineup. Nice to have him back and healthy. Throwing on the run for Swift. Didn't really need to be on the run. I thought about running with Garrison. That's why I started moving. And then I'm like, Swift is open enough where I can throw that ball. Could have been a lot more. Could have been a lot more yards. As we're going to give it to DeAndre Swift this time on a run for a first. So you move inside the red zone. Great game for him last week. 17 carries for 72 yards. 2 touchdowns on the ground. 1 in the air. And we're just going to continue the running back by committee. Swift is really good, but he doesn't have to be the guy who gets the ball every single play. We have multiple running backs for good reason. This way, both backs stay fresh, and we avoid injury. And you see how often a lot of the players on the team get injured. It's important to keep these guys, you know, super fresh, not getting hurt. As Rashad Reese takes it up the middle. I might have been looking for Godwin, but we got the handoff instead. Actually, I like this defense. Let's change, bring Reese into the backfield, and run the ball right up the middle. I like the defense that they're in. I think we're going to be successful on the ground here. And we're going to go right up the middle and get the first. Easy done. See, this is not a defense I want to run on. They're going to get out of it, but they're still going to leave Godwin open on the slant. Easy read, which I haven't said in a minute because when's the last time I actually got a user pick? But easy read on the slant. They blitz the backers. Just got to get the ball out quickly, and we did. 7-0. Offense has been so great in recent weeks. We're just, again, playing conservative, not trying to do too much, taking what's there. When we run the ball successfully, our offense is awesome. Just first couple seasons of this Detroit Lions franchise, it was very, very difficult to run the ball. Bringing in J.C. Tretter in free agency really helped us run the ball up the middle this year so far, and I think it's a big reason for our success. I'm not going to say J.C. Treader was the biggest signing of the offseason. Deron Payne's played amazingly as well, but he's been, I think, instrumental to our success, as has Braxton Turner, and Anthony Walker makes a really nice tackle. Oruwarie's in the zone. Let's press him then. It's play action. It is play action. They had a number of different open options. Just a really good play action boot to the right side. And just really successful play. Richard Russell's back there at strong safety. Brian Davis is in the box. We have these sub packages where guys move around. And look at Brian Davis. Maybe that's why he's there. Shooting up the middle. Great tackle on Dalvin Cook, who's not easy to tackle in space. And that is just a phenomenal play by Brian Davis. Like, obviously, we like to see him make plays. I don't really want to see him in the starting lineup, as Romeo Okwara makes a nice one on that play. Nice tackle. But you know what? He's a good player. I wish the circumstances were different. Obviously, he's starting because of injury. But, you know, it's not too bad. They're going to check down. Alex Anzalone, I need you to wrap up. That's such a huge tackle on Dalvin Cook. Also, guys wanted a likeness update for Rashad Reese, or like equipment update and things. For a lot of players, really. 97 change of direction, by the way, feels amazing with Rashad Reese. I might give him like turf tape or something. I don't, but DeAndre Swift has that. So I feel like that would be overkill and be a little bit tougher to tell those guys apart. So I don't know what I would add for Rashad Reese, so suggestions in the comments are more than welcome. But BJ Dickerson, who is not playing in this game, so you can't really see, he's kind of inspired for like an old school look. So I'm not changing him. Paul Garrison, you guys wanted an update for as well. I would consider some things, as we had options down the field maybe, but we're just going to let DeAndre Swift make magic happen. But yeah, Paul Garrison, Rashad Reese I would consider, but BJ Dickerson I'm not touching. Not touching the dick. BJ Dickerson, that's his name. Run up the middle. Look at Rashad Reese. He's so quick. He's so quick. He's also fast too, and there's a huge difference. But it's just so seamless to change directions with him. That's super open. Garrison finds Godwin in stride. Chris Godwin finally tackled at the 20. He's just a menace from the slot. And we have all the momentum. Our offense hasn't been particularly explosive, but it doesn't have to be. What is happening there? We have all the momentum. We're up 7-0. It's into the second quarter already. Aaron Kelly, not R. Kelly, not Robert Kelly. Aaron Kelly trying to rally up the Vikings on the sidelines, but hopefully it doesn't happen. That spin move is pretty bad. I do like the spin move. It just didn't happen to work on that occasion. I'm throwing it. It was so stupid. Interception. Ronnie Harrison. 86 speed. I didn't think he'd be fast enough to cover that. I just stared down Richie Owens, man. I haven't been doing this recently, but I just stared it down. I'm like, do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have it? Hawk was open underneath. Godwin was open underneath. I just tried to get too, I don't know, tried to get too aggressive. And obviously we led him right at the safety there. Like, if that ball is here, it is probably a touchdown, but the route called for that drifting over the middle. Just got to be less stupid. Take what's there. Been so good at it in recent weeks as Oruwarie comes away with another pick. You just can't throw underneath on him. He's not fast, but his coverage is excellent. And he has acrobat. He's going to make those diving interceptions. He's playing amazingly. That's open over the middle. There's Richie Owens, the rookie out of Tennessee. Nice catch to bring us down inside the 10. I'm still pissed about that pick, man. It was just trying to bite off a little bit more than we could chew there. Pretty clearly, it just was not the right call. Handoff, Swifty inside the 5. Hawkinson's open. We can't get it to him. Had the slant to Harrison Smith on the safety blitz. Brought us down. They sent everybody. Got to get the football out quicker than that. And it is 3rd and goal now. I wish I could put Hawkinson on some type of a corner route. Just doesn't exist. I'd have to put him on like an out. And then make that go up the field. But I'm not sure how open that's going to get. It's open enough. Hawkinson, feet in bounds, touchdown. Anthony Barr just not fast enough. TJ Hawkinson, TD. And that's what you do against man coverage. 14-0. Yeah, I give the football away. We get it right back. We capitalize. Oh, and also because of our momentum, we can see the primary route. So we can potentially help on that. And we know exactly where the ball is going. As Kelly's going to take off. Walker can't deliver the hit. Now, I don't know how much that actually helps us, as funny as that is to say. When do we see that? I'm on coach cam. I can't see primary receiver route. Because it's a run? Is that what that means? Oh, man. That feels real strong. Is this another run because we can't see the receiver routes? Let's test that theory. Up the middle. Run. Stopped. Oh, man. That is a strong ability. With the momentum. I know when it's a run or a pass. Minnesota's going to punt. And Richie Owens back to return. Give me a block or two. All right, that'll work. Those safeties are coming up. What does that mean here? Are they sending both safeties? They're not. They baited it. Oh, we had Hawkinson maybe. I'm going underneath, though. It's just a safer throw. Already threw an interception over the top. Cover 2 invert. It's a fun coverage. And I'm sacked. Just getting out of the pocket and just falling back into old habits. It's not good. We had a pretty good pocket. I just doing what I haven't been doing in recent weeks. That's open. We just got to throw it. Hawk's so good after the catch. Really nice catch and run. We're at the 45. It's going to be 3rd and manageable now. 3rd and 6. I mean, I really do like a rollout and just dump it off to Rashad Reese here. Underneath, Tyrell Williams, 1st down. Nice dig over the middle, and that is a 1st down. 3 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Offense is still rolling. I wanted to cut that back. Eric Kendricks stayed disciplined. And Daniil Hunter's down. We'd love to see it. Take out their best players. This is how we play offense. 3rd and 7. This is probably where I throw a pick to Godwin. Well, Harrison Smith would get the interception. But I would want Godwin. We're rolling out, and we're running. Vanilla Vic, we got blocks. Garrison, big 1st down. Merch link in the description for the Vanilla Vic stuff. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. As it is a fresh set of downs, and there's a 2-minute warning. Got a good feeling about this play. Backside. Oh, nearly intercepted. I tried to pass lead away from the DB there. All right, next time I have a good feeling about something, let's go ahead and keep that to myself. I'm throwing it. Ah, that's such a bad play. Oh, TJ Hawkinson mossed him. That's such a 50-50 ball. Thankfully, we were on the best side of the 50-50. TJ Hawkinson, big touchdown, and we're up 21-0. Harrison Smith just more content playing the tackle than the football. That was a dangerous throw. No questioning that. Oh, that's super open. Orawaria just got to wrap up. That's a big tackle. I don't know who was supposed to be on the running back there. Yeah, we just ran a 0 blitz. That's all that was. We're going to be able to pass this route off. Kelly taking off and then throwing. He's going to scramble anyway, but Davis was the closest defender to go after him as Eric Hudson's injured. We just can't catch a break on the edge. No Russ Clemens and now Eric Hudson going down. But Kelly's just looking to scramble on a lot of plays. And he doesn't this time. You know why? Because he's in the dirt. Big sack off the edge. We're going to bring in Julian Okwara. Covering that with Turner. They're just going to check down. Big hit, Brian Davis. Need a fumble on that. I need a fumble. Somebody wants to make a play here. We're running that route for him. Get after him. They're going deep. What is happening? Dude, I couldn't even see to where I was switched onto. I tried to switch onto the safety. They put me onto Ford, who was in the back end, who I couldn't even see in the end zone. He was blending in. It was so dark. It's so dark back there, dude. The shadows on this field are insane. All right, let's pretend to go into the half here. Play action. Godwin's open. Good ball. It's caught by Kevin. That was not to you. But all right. Oh, that's hilarious timing on the throw. It's going to set up a 52-yard try. Can we get a little bit closer than that? I know I'm playing a dangerous game here because of the time. But with 6 seconds, I think we can get down and call a timeout. And we're up 21-0 either way, so I'm not really too worried about it. Big hit. 2 seconds left. Timeout. Got some extra yards with Swift there. We're going to make this a 24-0 game. This is a super makeable field goal now. I'd much prefer a 38-yard try than a 52-yard try. And this kick's going to be right down the middle. 24-0 going to the half with a massive lead. We're just starting to blow teams out. So we're going to have to make the sliders even harder. I know we're playing not great quarterbacks. That's the only thing where I'm like a little bit weird about it. Because the biggest thing is not that we're scoring points, I don't think. The biggest thing to me is that we are not allowing any points. Our defense is playing so well, which is not to say that they shouldn't play well, because they should, right? But they've been like best defense in the league at allowing points the last couple weeks. We've allowed 66 total yards in a half. It's just too few. It's too few. We had triangle. It was wide open. I trust Reese after the catch. And also, I didn't see it. I was already checking down. Maybe I can make it up to Chris Godwin on this play. That's deep. Open. Richie Owens stays in bounds. The spin move back probably lost a couple. Richie Owens. He's had a nice game today. I think maybe only 2 catches, but like 80 yards. 3 for 62, so really solid. Hawk, wide open. Get upfield. Get upfield. Fight for it. Only 2 incompletions in the game for Garrison. A near interception and then an interception. 2nd and 4, though. Let's get Swift a touch. Just follow off the back of Ian Thomas. The timing of this should work out real well. It didn't. It screwed me up a lot, actually. 3rd and 4. That's open. You just can't leave that open. Rashad Reese, touchdown. Zone coverage on the goal line's always a bold call. It's always a bold call. They just left way too much space. Now it's going to be 31-0. Listen, guys, I'm sorry for the blowouts. If I haven't changed the sliders to make it easier, I've changed it to make it even harder. And it's just not playing harder. It's playing easier. So we're going to work on it. Again, I don't really think the offense is too much of a problem because we have had, you know, games where it's been nearly impossible to move the ball. It should be harder to run the ball. We're going to work on things, right? Warawarie, his 3rd pick of the game. You just can't throw slants on Amani Warawarie. He has 3 interceptions in 3 quarters. And that's quite a dance. But Amani Warawarie again. He's just unbelievable. And that's a strip sack. Please recover it. Ragnow picks it up. Okay, well, that pressure is more than I was ready for. I was watching the double move of Chris Godwin, and they sent a lot of heat. They sent a lot of heat. It's 3rd and 28 now. I'm gonna need a lot of time here to make anything happen. Let's just keep Hawkinson in the block and try to read that. We had him deep. Richie Owens! Touchdown! How do you get beat over the top on 3rd and 28? Straight Richie Owens. And we got a touchdown. No speed in the secondary. Richie Owens just ran right by him. Great ball from Paul. And that was rated R from PG 11. Not PG 13. Paul Garrison. Great ball. And Richie Owens continues his good game. His fourth catch. And now certainly over 100 yards. I don't find blowouts entertaining. I don't. So I don't blame you guys if you don't. Right? Just naturally want to see closer games. And we've been very lucky. We've seen a ton of close games in this franchise series. But the last two have not been in that conversation at all. They're running stick, I want to say. Let's press, play underneath. Didn't get it off in time. We knew that route and still didn't cover it. It's going to be a run here. No receiver routes means it's a run. And Dalvin Cook broke the tackle anyway. That's how you beat that. You just be better. Run up the middle. Davis, big hit, and it gets just shrugged off by Dalvin Cook. Derek Davidson saves a touchdown with a tackle there. Dalvin Cook now averaging over 4 per carry. He's also in the zone. And we got to stop him in the backfield to shut that down. Turner almost did it. I don't think it's going to count. He ended up getting a yard. 2nd and 8. Man, there was a hole. Did not hit it. 3rd and 8. I'm going to get on Turner because Anzalone doesn't have an assignment. A little bit worried about that. I mean, they're passing. They have options. That's super open. Davidson is going to force Adam Thielen out of bounds, but he brings the ball inside the 10. Just has too much time. I feel like we have to contain. I don't really want to spy on most plays, but we have to do something to stop the running ability of the quarterback because he has almost no passing ability. That's the thing. He's really only good at handing the ball off and running. Oh, he's going to throw, and he's going to get sacked. Russ Clemens is back. Oh, I had no idea. Russ Clemens is back. 2 sacks in this game. Why didn't anybody tell me? Russ Clemens returns in a big way. Get after the quarterback. It's intercepted by Jeff Okudah. Just get down. Get down in the end zone, Jeff. 4th interception of the game for Aaron Kelly. This one finally goes to somebody not named Amani Oruwariye. And Jeff Okudah, you know, barely even gets on the field anymore, it feels like. But he made a play that time. Play action. Super open. Tyrell Williams, feet in bounds. 1st down. 5 touchdowns for Paul Garrison in this one. Play action on 2nd and 2. My favorite down to take a shot. But that's just super open. Tyrell Williams again on the sideline. Look at the feet of Tyrell Williams. And no, I'm not Quentin Tarantino, but the footwork is impeccable. Pitch to Rashad Reese. Oh, this might be a touchdown. Reese has the angle. Foot race to the end zone. Not even close. Rashad Reese for 6. Taylor Decker's the injured lion down on the field, but it's going to be 45-0, man. We have like 300 more total yards of offense than they do this game. This is a boring one. I'm sorry. It's fun to watch our great players make great plays, but, I mean, it's 45-0. It's 45-0. We're going to move Tyrell Williams and Chris Godwin down in the depth chart. We are going to keep Penei Sewell in, but we're going to take out Taylor Decker for Jamie Aldridge for the rest of the game. It's backup season for the offense, man. They did their job. Oh, Verrett can't wrap up. It's a shame. Can we get Dalvin Cook out of the zone, please? I know we're up by 45. But I don't want him to continue to run the ball all over us. How do they have 0 points? We just been clutch when we have to. This slot post. That's going to bring it in. I don't know what Dalvin Cook does on this play. Going outside. It's not slot post. Good throw by Aaron Kelly. Threw with anticipation. Good timing there as well. One of the only times we've seen that. Oh, this is going to be an interception maybe. Kelly just puts it into the dirt. I mean, when we know it's a slip screen, you can't really catch us by surprise. We know what play it is. We know. 2nd and 10. Let's shade outside to try and protect against that corner. And that's over the middle and incomplete. Warrior got a hand in there. We've allowed 90 total yards. It's unbelievable. All right. So this is really good information because we can see this tight end's on a Texas route. We can just stand in there at the timing of this. Take that away and get after the quarterback. He's going to slide. Smart man. And they're going to wave the white flag here. Punting on 4th and 4 from Detroit territory. Why not go for it at this point? And great, you guys got 23 yards of field positioning, down 45-0. Like, I know they're not going to win the game, but man, that's got to be bad for morale to have 4th and short, 4th and medium at the absolute longest there, right? And punt the ball away. 3rd and 5, we're going to run the ball here. Classic little pitch to Rashad Reese. Blocking's usually pretty good on this play, and Rashad Reese is just too fast if it wasn't. Averaging 7 yards per carry. And you know what? I know you want it. Number 7 is into the game. Alex Soto. Hands it off to Swift. Good block by Richie Owens, by the way. Nice run from DeAndre Swift. But Alex Soto, of course, late 2nd round pick. Big time fan favorite quarterback from LSU. Enters the game. Had a rough first season. And ended up not winning the starting job. Is now into the game and going deep on the first attempt. Couldn't get it in there. He is playing with backup quarterbacks. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown, Richie Owens, Quintez Cephas. Still have Reese in the game. Still have TJ Hawkinson. But, you know, he's not working with Godwin and Tyrell Williams. 3rd and 5. We're going deep. Soto has Richie Owens. Another touchdown for number 19. This rookie can play, and this is his coming out party. Multiple deep touchdowns, multiple long catches, and where is any secondary? Soto just cranking back and throwing a bullet to the rookie. Big time touchdown, and maybe Alex Soto still has it. Is this going to create some type of quarterback controversy? No. Probably not. As our offense is unstoppable. Maybe I'm going to make offense harder too. Or even more so. It's 52-0, man. We have nearly 550 yards of total offense. And we're going to get the football back, and I don't really plan on slowing down. Quick throw. Oh, I thought that would be intercepted by Okuda, but that's not Warrior. Warrior probably jumps that route. He was in the area, right? But he was not the intended receiver. And even knowing the primary route, I feel like that doesn't really help us all that often a lot of the time. So we're underneath. Nice play. Braxton Turner in coverage to force the incompletion. 4 interceptions for Aaron Kelly here as Alex Soto is getting his guys hyped on the sideline. All right, we might have verticals. We're going to run with it. Actually, no, we're not. I left that open. I couldn't come back, though. Texas route for Dalvin Cook. We should be able to take this away pretty easily. But we left the flat open. I don't... Knowing the route is cool, especially when it's actually a game, and we get to know, you know, we get to know when it's a run or not. But right now, it's like, I can know what play it is, but if I'm running zone coverage, it really isn't all that helpful to me, as crazy as that sounds. I'm going to try man coverage to see how it would work, but of course we don't even have it anymore, as they're getting some momentum back. Throw over the middle and complete to Thielen. Yeah, they're moving the ball at will now. Oh, it's a screen. We just got killed on that. Big hit, Davidson, and the ball comes out. Warrior recovers. Derek Davidson, for the first time in his career, has forced a fumble. I want to say it's the first time ever. He has big hitter trait. It's never happened, and Dalvin Cook is the one who fumbles. And for the 4th time this game, Amani Warrior has a football in his hands on defense. Richie Owens has 163 yards receiving, by the way. That is insane. 5 turnovers for Minnesota. It's too many. It's too many. Nothing doing with DeAndre Swift there. Oh, we're getting sacked. They just screamed off the edge. DJ Wanham was in my nightmares the last time or 2 times ago we played Minnesota. I don't know why that was so fast to get in there. That was felt like instantaneous. This is a fun little route combo we've made. Do we have that? We're gonna throw it up for Hawkinson. Can't catch it. I thought we were gonna have a step over the top. Didn't end up happening. We'll punt the football back. Stepping up and stepping into a sack, Russ Clemens gets number 3 on the game. I mean, Aaron Kelly just ran into that. We only have 3 sacks, by the way. All courtesy of the returning Russ Clemens. I didn't even realize he was back. I thought it was another week, but here he is. Clearly making a massive impact, as that's a 2-minute warning. Kelly trying to scramble. Instead, he goes deep. Soro! It's intercepted by Andrew Soro. Unbelievable, this guy. Andrew Soro. Yeah, I mean, he's a fan favorite. It's something else. It's something else. Play action on 2nd down. Soto airing it out. Hawkinson can't catch it. I'm really just trying to see what we got, man. I'm seeing if we can air it out with him. And, just force mistakes a lot. Rashad Reese, and we're going to punt again. 5 interceptions for Aaron Kelly, man. His numbers have improved. You know, he's up to 177 total yards. They barely even had 100 at one point in this game. I think in the 3rd quarter, like deep into the game. As Kelly is likely going to air it out deep again. Yeah, he's throwing deep at Cameron Ford, and Ford got Moss for a touchdown. Man, why do we keep seeing that happen in this game? Justin Jefferson, great catch. And it is not a shutout. Come on, you got to come away with the football there. 52-7. It'd be cool to get Richie Owens some more yards, but here we are passing. That's such a sick ball from Alex Soto. Here we are passing up by 1 million with no time remaining. But that was the final play of the game. 52-7 is your final. Listen, I don't like the blowouts either. I like to win, obviously, but when it's non-competitive, it's just not fun. So that's your final. Alex Soto ends up throwing for 90 yards and a touchdown. But Paul Garrison, 22 of 25, 5 touchdowns, the stupid interception, and Aaron Kelly put up the reverse numbers of that. Not good. But, I mean, great numbers all around. 6 total touchdowns for the quarterbacks today. Rushing, Dalvin Cook held his own, but wasn't exactly dominant. We've got a great front 7, so not crazy to see. The running backs got it going. 22 combined carries for them. Garrison had an 18-yard run as well, and a fumble. That was a strip sack. Receiving, Richie Owens, 6 for 190 and 2 touchdowns. Great to see him get involved. Just had the opportunity to take some deep shots to him and took full advantage. 2 touchdowns for TJ Hawkinson as well. A touchdown for Rashad Reese. We spread the ball around, I think, pretty well this game. You know, what is that? 6 different receivers with at least 3 catches, and Carl Cavan had a 41-yard catch intended for Chris Godwin. That was a crazy play. Defensively, I mean, Russ Clemens came back in a massive way. Didn't notice him at first, but finished with 3 sacks, which is all we had on the game. Unreal. 3 picks for Mani Oruwariye is, I don't even know what to say about that, man. They just kept trying to throw underneath, and he is acrobat. He jumped the route every time. He's playing up to 90-plus man end zone coverage right now. You just couldn't throw at him. Okuda with a pick as well. A forced fumble for Derek Davidson, recovered by Oruwariye. I'm pissed Cameron Ford got mossed in the end zone at the end of the game. Really upset about that, but it is what it is, right? Upgrades for Paul Garrison. He'll likely go up to an 85 overall. Maybe one offensive player of the week. I don't think they decide that until after the actual week. We did strong arm last time. I just go in a field general here. Goes up to an 88 overall. And this didn't really upgrade much. But +2 throw accuracy mid and +1 throw under pressure is good. Medium accuracy goes up to a 94 with morale. Panay Sewell, I think I've wanted power to go up. Yeah, so let's continue to do power. Agile is nice, but he goes up to an 85 overall with morale. A lot gets upgraded here, including pass block and run block, and both pass block and run block power. Lead block as well. Acceleration by 1 is nice, up to an 80. I don't know why I just thought of it, but with the offensive line acceleration, someone keeps saying to mention Jamie Aldridge's speed. I don't know why, but they do, so we'll show that. We're going to do slot for Jeff Okuda here. That's what he plays now, and maybe that gives us +1 speed. We get +2 man and play rec. Goes to 81-81, and then Richie Owens had an unreal episode. I kind of am going to start to believe in him as a deep threat now, but he's got to have better release. Got to have better spectacular catch. So we're going to do deep threat for Richie Owens. Could have done slot too still, but get +2 catching, +1 deep, and medium route running. He looks really good. Change of direction still crazy. Richie Owens is like that Kadarius Toney type. Not quite the same, but he's that similar type of player. As we improve to 9-4, the Packers lost. The Packers are 9-4 as well now. Actually, you know what? They didn't lose. They were 9-4 going into the game. They had their bye week. Paul Garrison, I assume, and Amani Warrior, yeah, gotta be. 3 interceptions and a fumble recovery, and then unreal numbers from Paul Garrison. The dumb interception from me, but that is what it is. Drew Lock, obviously, is going to go off in simulation because the game's stupid. And we'll end this episode with upgrade players. We're facing the Philadelphia Eagles. We thought about Tyreek Hill, but didn't end up pursuing him. Tyreek Hill ended up signing with the Eagles. Oh, we're close to this, by the way. Signing with the Eagles, and we got to face that this week, and we don't really have the speed to match up in a big way. We'll do slot. I didn't mean to do man-to-man. I wanted to do slot. Was it worth it? +1 man coverage and press. All right. I mean, it's not bad. Up to 84 man, 83 slot. We'll do slot type next time, whenever next time is. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I'll be messing with the sliders. If we get blown out by the Eagles are bad. We're an 85 overall team, nearly an 86 overall. They're way, way worse than we are. But I'm going to do whatever I can with the sliders to make sure it's not a blowout. But we'll see. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, Ben Bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, pop a turn, taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.